I've been amazed that quite a lot of you have asked me to do online videos. So my little back bedroom, Yoga by the Sea, is now in Greenfield. So yeah, hope you enjoy. We'll see how we go. 20 minutes and I'll do more if I get this right. So we're going to start just standing up nice and tall. Feet together, thighs lovely and firm, ribs, tummies pulled in. We'll take a lovely deep breath, inhaling. And then as you exhale, we're going to just take that little bend of the knees, curling forward, easing downwards towards your mat. Slowly, if you can, you straighten those legs. Now if that's hard, leave them bent. Inhaling to look up, exhale, we'll fold down. Then we'll push through those feet, gently rolling all the way back up. Take a lovely breath at that top end. We're going to take a stretch through the side body, just opening up under the shoulder, down through the ribs. Keep the buttocks, tummies pulled in, and then inhale back to the center. We're going other side, so inhaling tall and exhaling across. Just go as far as you feel comfortable. Good gauge of that is to keep the breath soft, inhaling back through to the center, and take those hands to your chest. Take another breath, keeping that weight very even through the balls of the feet, big toes, little toes. Exhale, down we go again, easing through. Fingertips to that mat, slowly stretch the legs, inhale, looking upwards. Exhale, folding down to those thighs, little bent knees. Inhale, push back through those arms. Inhale, tall, reaching for the ceiling, lifting up firm through those thighs, buttocks tucked in, and exhaling. One last one, take a big breath, inhaling tall. We're taking a twist, easing your left arm across the right thigh. So take a big exhale to take you deeper. Try not to round the back. Keep that nice long spine. If it's difficult, hold on to your thigh rather than taking that deep twist. Inhaling back through to the center. Reaching tall, exhaling over to the opposite side. And again, the same. If your head's gone too far, bring it back into line with those feet and find a spiral. Coming back into the center. Take those arms back up. Exhale, settle into chair pose for a moment, making sure you're open across the chest. You're long through the neck. The arms are quite lovely and strong. The tummy is in. You can feel those little thighs at this point. If you want a variation, you can rise gently up onto those tiptoes and hold. And keep breathing. And gently releasing fingertips down to that floor, stretching up through those legs. Take that breath in, looking up towards the front of the room, exhaling, folding down to those thighs. And from here, we're going to step out, so just walk those feet out nice and wide apart. Take a big breath, keep the left hand in line with your head. You can always use a block if you need to. We're going to take the right arm in the air. Now, again, try not to shift the weight too much. Keep grounding that left heel to the floor, and then take that lovely revolve twist. So you're not curling over to the shin. You're keeping, at least I hope I'm keeping a nice long back. Pull up those thighs a little more. And then exhale, go the other side, so other hand down. Left arm reaching high, and again, try not to shift the weight out of heels, pushing into the floor. Not quite sure what the neighbour is thinking with me talking to myself in my back bedroom. Coming back through into the centre, push through those feet. Take that out of the way a little. Inhale, tall, reaching up to the centre. Exhaling those arms back to your sides. We're going to turn our right foot. Inhale, reaching back, buttocks tucking in, little tummy buttons pulled in. Find that deep release through the side columns. Exhale, coming back through to the center. Reach outwards towards the wall. Keep your head lining up with that shin, and very, very light with that bottom hand. So you're not going to drop down. You don't want to collapse into that side. You want both sides of that waist lovely and long. If you want an extra little release, you can take this arm across. So you're finding that space, that stretch through the side columns. And then bring that arm back around, inhaling back to the center. Foot turns in, left foot turning out. And again, take that release to the back leg, to the right leg, buttocks tucked, strong ribs, tummies pulled back in. Feel that lovely opening, that nice space, drawing up those thighs, and then we shall reach out to the side and come back down nice and gentle onto the shin, very light on that shin, reaching the arms away from each other, drawing the front of the body in quite strongly. Think of the back side, you're not just letting that hip drop away, everything's pulled strong. Take the arm over for that moment and then circle it round, coming all the way back up to the centre. Now you can step to the front edge of your mat if you're not there already. I'm not, because I was watching you. Inhale, looking up to the centre. Exhale, fold forward. We're going to interlace our fingers there. If it's hard to interlace them, just place your hands onto your hips, otherwise interlaced fingers. Let the head hang, slowly stretching those legs. Bring the fingertips down onto that floor again, bent or straight legs looking up as you breathe in. Exhaling, fold into those thighs. We're going to walk back, so walking back to a wee dog pose. And this is our first downward dog, so just maybe paddle through your feet nicely. From there, we're going to take a little mini vinyasa. So you drop down to the knees. Release down into your child's pose, and then on the next breath we're going to curl ourselves up, rounding into that back. Exhale all the way to the floor. Toenails pressing down, backside pushing to the floor. Take a little wee lift. Exhaling back to your mat, push back into your arms. And gently releasing. Stay with child pose if you prefer. Some of you will be going up to a downward dog, so really just sort of listen to your body. Go with the level that feels comfortable for you. From here, either from hands and knees or from dog pose, we're going to lift our right leg up to the centre, to the ceiling. So reach it high. If that's too much, stay kneeling and lift your leg high. Either or. From here, we're going to bring that right leg in, curl it up, just hold and hover. So you're not dropping down, you're curling the ribs in. You're really trying to get that knee lovely and close to your chest so you can feel your core, your tummy working. We're going to place that foot forward, and for all of us, we will drop the knee down. Inhale, lifting up lovely and tall. You can stay here. Some of you might feel like drifting those arms back, opening the chest. Exhale those little fingertips back to the floor. Now we're going to stay on this side. Just stretch out through that back leg. Try not to sink into that thigh. Keep the tummy strong. Push away. If it's hard, again, you can have those knees. You can grab your books or your blocks. For those hands, we're going to inhale, maybe kneeling again, maybe standing this time all the way up. And exhale, settle. So the back leg is long, the tummy is in, the back side is strong, the softness around those shoulders. We're going to turn ourselves out and settle into warrior two. So just pressing out through that back heel. Think of these thighs peeling away towards the wall behind you. If you've got a small room like this, you just about will be on that wall. Inhale, reaching up nice and tall. Exhale, settling back down. Now we're just going to take this arm onto your thigh, possibly to the ankle. Some of you might prefer to use a block. And take this left arm all the way across. So finding a diagonal. Often you'll see people kind of here. That's not where you want to be. You want to keep those hips low. So if that means staying higher, please stay higher. Just find a diagonal. You'll get more out of the pose by staying with the integrity of that pose. Release, we're coming back through. We won't go to the other leg yet. We're going to inhale all the way back up again, so lifting up nice and tall. Exhale, settling back into those hips. We're twisting. So your left arm goes forward, right arm goes back. That's where this little wall can come in handy. Keeping that balance, sitting low, keeping those little cheeks tucking strong as well. We're going to take this arm down onto our thigh and reach into the twist. Now when that's difficult, leave the hand on the floor, maybe the back knee on the mat, and then you can twist here. But otherwise, we've got a back leg that's straight, and you've possibly got the whole arm moving across there. So again, take the level that suits you. Release. We're coming back and we're going back either to child pose or your downward dog. So possibly dog pose, maybe that child pose. Take a few breaths if you'd like to. Otherwise we're inching forward to plank. Exhaling down into a full chaturanga. I think we're warm enough. Inhaling, opening into that up dog, releasing, curling through to your downward dog. Your left leg is going nice and high. Get pressing into the fingertips. Make sure the neck is soft. Bend this left leg all the way in. So scoop up that back. Draw the knee in. Draw the tummy in. We're going to place that foot between the hands. And then coming all the way back up just onto our knee, reaching tall. So maybe here, possibly arching the chest to the ceiling, but do keep that backside really tucked and strong. Releasing back down onto your floor. Stretch out through that back leg again. Try not to collapse there. Pull up the ribs and tummies. And then inhaling all the way back up, nice and tall. Soften down into that Virabhadrasana 2 as we come around. So warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Sorry, I've got my back to you. Keep pushing the back leg and release back. So inhale, open that up all the way through the side body and then coming back through just into that lovely simple diagonal shape. Fingertips to one corner. So you're not coming forward. You've opened up the body. Some of you will have gone deeper. But if you're going deeper, make sure that hip hasn't stayed up here. It's staying with that lovely diagonal shape. From there we shall release, bringing those hands back down onto that floor. Inhale, we're coming all the way back up. Hold this little left cheek. You don't want it drifting off to the side. Pull it in. And then your right arm goes forward. And your left arm extends back. So you're not leaning forward. This hip hasn't popped out. Those are things that often we'll see in a class. So I can't see you, I'm just telling you. And release this arm, either to the thigh, taking a deeper twist. Some of you taking a gentle knee on the floor, right hand down by your big toe. And staying with that. So either or, just again, don't go too far if you're not quite confident with it. Some of you will be down here. Releasing, take yourselves back. We're coming back into downward dog, so easing back. Or again, child pose. Soft neck, broad shoulders, ribs, tummies, and we're going to inch our way forward. Exhaling into chaturanga. Inhaling to your up dog. Releasing back through to your downward dog. So for all of us, we're just going to drop to our knees for a moment. Gently release into your child pose. Take a lovely few breaths. Feel the back of your ribs expanding and opening, and as you exhale, feel them softening and letting go. Neck is relaxed. Maybe rest the forehead. So just another couple of gentle breaths. A nice chance to check in with how your body feels. I'm hoping it's feeling nice and refreshed. A little bit more open. Maybe a little bit more relaxed. So taking a lovely full release into these hips, we're going to come back up. You're going to bring your right foot all the way around. I'll do my left foot so you can see it a little bit more clearly around to the edge, and you're going to lunge forward. So ankle to knee straight lines. I'm going to come around this way a moment. From here, we're going to turn that foot outwards. Now that might be plenty, and you stay here. If you do feel like going further though, you can sort of gently ease that leg away. The sole of the foot will lift. Some of you will go down onto your elbow, your forearm. If you're going further, this arm can go up and around behind you. And if anyone wants to go a little further still, you're going to grab a hold of that back foot. So you're all the way around, taking that lovely twist. You're opening up the chest. A lot of us won't go that far because it's going to feel just that wee bit too much. And we're going to come out, so easy, we're not staying, because I've only got about 20 minutes, so we're not staying. Coming back through child pose, extending away. Inhale, coming back up. Take the left foot out to the edge. So again, easing through. If that feels enough for you, for those little hips that you've got, stay. Otherwise, you turn the foot out. You can let it fall away. You can draw that thigh away. You can take a bit more of a twist. If you're going further, the forearm can go down, and that will be where you stay. If you feel like going further still, you're grabbing a hold of that back foot and taking a deeper release. Again, that breath will tell you if you've gone that little bit too far, which that's what you don't want. So release and coming back out. Bring yourselves back. Again, choosing the child pose, possibly one more downward dog. Feel that big stretch into the back, that lovely softness around the neck. Little tailbones lifting, soft neck. We will come down, so just dropping back down. And you can face your camera, your video. Take those feet easy, crossed legs, nice and tall. So from here, we're just going to slow ourselves down a little. You're going to take that right hand across. So we've eased through our side columns, our backs, our waist, our shoulders, into our hips here. Inhale, open up into the ceiling. Exhale, the same arm is going to curl, rounding into that back. And then gently we shall walk through into the centre. On the breath in, we shall curl ourselves up. Now that left foot is going out to the side. Nice and tall. We're going over to that left foot. Try and keep it flexed. We're going to curl. We're not staying. We're flowing here. Nose towards that knee. Maybe getting a lovely stretch through the side of the back. Inhale back up. Some of us are going to stay and hold here. Some of us are going to take our little wild thing, or baby wild thing pose, and releasing back to our floor. We're going to do the other side, so left foot comes in, take the arm across, use the breath to take you over. And that nice release through the side body, again opening up, that right shoulder in the air. Exhale, curl round and into that back. And then just gently fold into the centre. Use the breath, relax the hips. Inhale all the way back up. Take the right leg out to the side and take ourselves all the way through. Again, those side releases. Breathe. On the exhale, we're going across. So that's going to ease through the lower back that little bit more. Changes the feel through the outer hamstrings. I T-band as you inhale back up. You can either stay and just stick with that lovely twist, or you're going to come all the way up. Bring those hips forward, open up the chest, a little bit of an arch there. And gently releasing back down to your floor. We're going to lay ourselves down a moment. Just taking those feet down onto that mat, we're going to take 3 little buttocks curling up, mid-back curling up, lifting up onto the point of the shoulders, maybe just staying in a diagonal rather than going all the way up. With the breath out, we're going all the way down, so rounding from the top of the spine, curling the back, arms in the air, and very gently releasing. We're going to do 2 more, so just that lovely little curl of the back away, inhaling up, opening up that chest, and the exhale curling, a little curl back, vertebrae by vertebrae, back to your mat. We have one last one, so inhale, push back through, lifting all the way up, open it back up onto the point of the shoulders, and then just gently settling, curling, and releasing to your floor. Hug the legs, little hug of those knees, little rock side to side there. Arms coming back down by your sides. Now you can take a couple of blocks. If you do happen to have blocks, I'll just use the one for now. If you've got a couple of books, maybe you've read Bringing Up the Bodies and Wolf Hall, you might want to pop those nice big books underneath you. Bend the legs and take those legs in the air. Try not to arch, just let those ribs fall. So you've got that lovely length into the back, chin tucked in. Viparita Karani, and just stay, release, and really try and relax and let go from the forehead, the face, the neck and the jaw, all soft, relaxed Feel the tummy settle, the back is long. That'll be refreshing. Waterfall pose. So if the water is falling from the toes down, gently pull into the tummy, rippling over the ribs, around to the neck, into the head. So I'm going to leave you here. You can stay as long as you like. From there you can just rest into Shavasana, into your relaxation, lying on the floor, maybe sitting. You can take as long as you like there. Just being aware of all those lovely, very happy little cells swimming around your body, zinging away.